Welcome back to BeerCorner's USA's Beers of the Week. I'm Aaron Bush, manager of Beertopia.
And I'm Chris Bettini, bartender down here on BeerCorner USA. Each week we're going to bring you a review of different beers on tap, maybe in the store, or even just new things that have come down here on BeerCorner USA.
We've got a couple of beers to start off with tonight. Both of them are from Great Divide Brewing out of Denver, Colorado, established 1994.
It's ranked 7th by Beer Advocate in breweries in the United States, and a great brewery for us to review.
Fantastic beers. All right, first beer we're going to review tonight is Haas. This is a rye lager brewed in the Marzen or Oktoberfest style. 6.2% ABV, dark color, copper color, 2009 GABF bronze medal winner.
Haas is a year-round beer, available in Beertopia in 6-packs, and also currently on tap in the Crescent Moon. Let's give her a taste, Aaron.
Definitely tastes the rye.
But yeah, it's got that nice Marzen lager, Oktoberfest kind of flavor to it as well. Nice mouthfeel.
Yeah, medium bodied.
Sweet and malty without being too sweet. Should be a great beer to pair with meals.
Yeah, I think this asks for a nice steak. Barbecue.
Oh, it would go great with barbecue in the summertime or grilling out. Definitely. That's good.
Good beer, not too hoppy. Does have a little bit of a hop presence, but nothing crazy. Very balanced beer. Yeah, I think 6-pack of this will go a long way in an evening.
Yeah, they did a good job with this. Good choice. Cheers. Our second beer tonight is the Rumble IPA. This is 7.1% ABV and an IPA that is aged on French and American oak chips.
All right, second beer we're going to have tonight is Rumble, the IPA from Great Divide. Again, like Chris said before, 7.1%. This is an oak-aged IPA, which is kind of unusual, especially that it comes in a 6-pack. Somewhat of a seasonal beer. Don't get a whole bunch of it. When I do over at Beertopia, it's a big seller.
Did just currently tap this at the Crescent Moon, so it is on draft for a limited time as well.
Right.
With an oak-aged IPA, you get all that oak, vanilla kind of flavor from the wood chips, and because it's aged on oak, the hops tends to diminish a little bit. It kind of mellows out, so it becomes a very nice mellow hop flavor, but yet that nice IPA bitterness is right.
Absolutely.
The aroma's kind of dropped out.
Yeah, not a huge aroma, but
totally the taste on the tongue. A lot of bitterness.
Yeah, I definitely taste the oak. Taste the American side. It's a little bit astringent, which isn't a bad thing. But definitely has a nice hop hang. The finish is fairly dry, but 7.1%, not detectable at all.
With that oak, it also gives, for me, that nice smooth mouthfeel too. It's got almost a creaminess to it. Very, very, very pleasant.
That's an IPA, all right.
That's a good IPA.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Cheers to that one.
That's good.
Thanks, Great Divide. First up, we have Monk's Cafe, 5.5% ABV, brewed by the Brouwerij van Steenberge. It is an Old Bruin style or a sour Flemish red.
All right, well, we're tasting Monk's Cafe. Let's see, this brew dates back to about 1784, fairly old. Like Chris said earlier, it's an odd Bruin style beer, which is a young and an old quote-unquote brewed beer. They blend it back, and it's slightly sour, a little lactic taste, almost a tannic flavor, maybe a grape skin a little bit. Smells good.
And this beer was originally brewed by Brouwerij van Steenberge for the Monk's Cafe in Philadelphia. Right? Is that correct, Aaron?
That's correct.
It's a Belgian bar out there, and now it's available everywhere. In fact, currently on draft here in Max and Joe's, and you can buy bottles of it next door in Beertopia. So it's definitely a great beer.
Wow.
The aroma is kind of sweet, malty, with a slight little sourness to it. Someone might almost, if they aren't familiar with it, think it has kind of a slight vinegar smell, but it definitely does not have that taste.
Not at all.
The tartness comes through very nicely, real sweet.
Malts play a big role in this. There's no hop character in this beer at all. No aroma, no bitterness. Mouth feels nice, about medium. Creamy. And it hangs on the palate very well.
Very, very much so.
Great beer. Wow.
This would be a great beer to pair with desserts or strong flavored cheeses.
Fish. Yeah, fish.
Or even those famous Belgian pommes frites.
That's good.
I could drink those all night.
Absolutely.
Or as they say in Belgium, op gezondheid.
What he said. Delirium Nocturnum, brewed by Brouwerij Huyghe, 8.5% alcohol, and it's considered a dark strong.
Just recently tapped in Max and Joe's, always available in bottles in there, and then also available in bottles in Beertopia.
Right.
The bar will have the smaller 11.3 and both sizes, including the 750 next door. This is a nice, dark Belgian strong. Most people know Delirium from their Tremens, which is a lighter golden beer. We'll review it at another date, but this beer is great. You get a mocha, caramel, chocolatey, just flavor from the malt.
Figs.
It's got that traditional Belgian yeast smell.
Oh man. Smooth.
Very
Carbonation.
smooth.
Carbonation's moderate to low, or excuse me, moderate to medium. That really brings out the flavor. Lets the roasted malts come out, some of the chocolate malts.
Brings that nice touch of bitterness to the tongue.
Absolutely.
This is a really nice beer. The body's impressively light for being as dark as it is. It doesn't sit heavy like some dark beers do.
I think a lot of that use of the Belgian candy sugar helps boost the ABV up a little bit. Like I said, 8.5%. But again, it's one of those beers that it's a simmer. You taste a little bit of the alcohol warmth in the end, but overall, fantastic beer.
Fantastic beer. Drink a few of these and these pink elephants will be flying around in your head too.
Well, thanks for joining us on BeerCorner USA Beers of the Week. We had a great time. I hope you did too.
Join us again next week when we review some more beers, seasonals, favorites, and just all around great things to drink down here on BeerCorner USA.